Rico taught me many things, both when he was alive and more so since he's sort of left this realm, left the form in which I knew him and sort of gone on to the next part of his journey. And I think the ultimate thing that Rico taught me was to really question how you want to be remembered when you are no longer part of this earth, when you no longer are in this form, and you kind of leave this life as you knew it and the people around you. How do you want to be remembered? And it's not a question that we think about very often. We're very consumed with the here, the now. What do I look like? What impression are people going to have of me? Are people going to like me? We don't think that far ahead. We're always thinking in sort of the living thought. But since Rico's passed away, I've really been thinking about beyond this sort of lifetime as I know it. Rico's funeral was absolutely packed. And when I say packed, I mean packed. There were so many people at his funeral, and you could ask any of those people what kind of man, what kind of human being Rico was. And I guarantee each and every single one of them will tell you that he was the most beautiful, the kindest, the most compassionate human being that they've probably ever met. When I think of Rico, I feel so much love. He loved me unconditionally. But even if you ask my children, they will tell you what a beautiful, kind person he was. And this is the legacy Rico has left behind. So although he is no longer here in his physical form as all of us that knew him, kind of knew him, and he's kind of moved on to the next stage of his journey, whenever anyone thinks of Rico or talks about Rico, it's always with fond memories. It's always with love. It's always, he was a beautiful human being, What a fucking way to go. Sorry about the swearing, but what a way to go. What a legacy to leave behind, And if you think about it, that's the ultimate flex, right? The ultimate flex is how people talk about you, how you are remembered when you are no longer here, when you've kind of died and moved on. What people remember of you through your actions, of your behavior, and you as a human being. And I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and I've been trying to align my actions with what I want my legacy to look like. Because for me, that's the ultimate karma, As I said, it's the ultimate flex, and Rico taught me that. So, yeah, I think it's the most important question you could possibly ask yourself in this lifetime.